Hello everyone. Today's session focuses on an important and a practical topic in English for business, that is describing products and services using adjective and adverbs. So this skill is actually highly valuable when it comes to marketing, advertising and business communication. Whether you are writing a brochure, speaking to a customer or drafting a product review, the way you describe a product or a service can strongly influence the customer's decision. So let's explore how we can use the right words to make a strong and a persuasive impact. So in business communication, description is everything. Think of how you are persuaded to buy a product. Is it the feature, the presentation, or the words used to describe it? So a well-written product description with a powerful adjective and adverbs can convince a customer that they need what you are offering. It's not just about what the product or service is, it's about how it's presented. So, this presentation will equip you with the tools to make your description more attractive, specific, and customer friendly. So, let's begin with adjectives. Adjectives are just words that describe noun. In business, nouns are usually the names of the products, services, companies, or even people. So, adjectives give more information about these nouns. For example, instead of saying a phone, we say a durable phone or an affordable phone. So, these adjectives add value and help the customer visualize or assess the product more clearly. So, these adjectives make our communication more richer, clearer, and persuasive. So when describing products, we often use adjectives that highlights their feature or benefits. So words like high quality, affordable, innovative, durable, eco-friendly are commonly used in product meeting. For instance, this laptop is lightweight and powerful. So these words can create a positive image in the customer's mind. So good adjectives can elevate a simple product into something more desirable. So just like products, services also benefit from descriptive adjectives. When people look for services, they often care about the reliability, speed, professionalism of what being offered. So adjectives like reliable, friendly, prompt, skilled, trustworthy are key examples. And also for instance, we offer fast and friendly delivery service. So customers feel reassured when you use these positive descriptors. So next we move on to adverb. While adjective describe noun, adverbs they describe how something is done. So they actually use modify verbs, adjective or even other adverb. And in the business writing, adverbs helps explain the manner, degree, frequency or time of an action. For example, the service operates efficiently. Here, the adverb efficiently tells us how the service operates. So these words add depth to your sentence and help paint a clearer picture of the action being described. So, in the business world, some common adverbs include quickly, effectively, professionally, reliably, and carefully. So, these are particularly useful in customer communication, advertising, or a feedback. For example, our customer handles customer complaints professionally and efficiently. So, by using such adverb, you give the customer confidence in the quality and the consistency of a service. So it's very important to understand the difference between adjective and adverb to use them correctly. So let me give you a comparison. So the first one is it's a fast car. Here the adjective describing a car. And the next sentence it drives fast. Here the adverb describing the verb drives. So here the form of the word remains the same, but the function only changes depending on what it modifies. A common mistake is using an adjective instead of a adverb. For example, saying he works efficient. That is incorrect. So the correct form is he works efficiently. So in marketing, the use of positive and attractive adjective is highly essential. So some powerful examples include sleek, modern, customized, easy to use, and luxurious. These words appeal to the emotions of the customer. For example, this is a sleek, modern smartwatch designed for your busy lifestyle. When chosen well, adjectives act as a persuasive tool to capture attention and generate the audience interest. Adverbs also help to emphasize the quality or strength of a statement. So consider adverb like truly, extremely, remarkably, and absolutely. So these intensifiers can dramatically improve the persuasiveness of your descriptions. For example, our service is absolutely reliable. So these small words carry a great weight when you trying to build trust or convey the high quality of your product. So now let's put our learning into an action. So think of a small product, maybe a pen for example. We could describe it as a lightweight, smooth writing or ergonomic or a long lasting. So these adjectives turn an ordinary pen into a more desirable product. Always aim to highlight features that are useful to the customer. So try this as a short activity. So describe any one product you use daily using at least three positive adjectives. So, when talking about a service, we should emphasize how well and how often something is done. So, adverbs like regularly, instantly, or courteously, or accurately are great choices. Say, for an example, our technical team responds instantly to service calls and behave courteously with customers. So, describing service with care reflects professionalism and reliability. These are the traits all customers values. So let's move on to a short and a fun activity. I would like you to imagine that you are selling a product or service, maybe a phone or a travel package or even a cleaning service. So your goal is to use at least three adjective or two adverb in your short sale pitch. For instance, this is an affordable or durable or user friendly phone. So this works smoothly and it charges quickly. So it is a great way practice using vocabulary creatively and persuasively. So before we conclude, let's review some common mistakes. So one is confusing adjective with adverbs. For an example, saying she speaks clear instead of she speaks clearly. So another mistake is using too many verb words like nice, good, bad. So these they don't say much. So replace them with more specific, meaningful adjectives and adverb to make your communication more and more professional. So to summarize, adjective and adverb they both are powerful tools in business communication. As I already told in the intro para, this skill is highly valuable when it comes to a marketing or advertising or a business communication. So whether we can write a brochure or speaking to a customer or drafting any product, so the way we describe a product or a service, it will strongly influence the customer's decision. So the adjective it helps us to describe product and a service in a more attractive and informative way. So likewise, adverb helps us explain how actions are performed or emphasize quality. So both together they shape how customer view our business. So I encourage all of you to practice using them in your writing, emails or presentation and even in a job interviews. So the more precisely and persuasively you describe something, the more confident and professional you will sound. Thank you.